Music Worldwide with Dan Blake.
So it's Worldwide FM, it's Dan Blake. I'm with one of the, the big pioneers of the whole of the UK music scene. Someone I haven't talked to before, but I'm here speaking to for the first time. Definitely a legend in the game. The one and only Donae'o. Donae'o. Hey, what's going on, my guy?
Good, how are you?
Pleasure just to say that. How's that sound? Was it alright?
That was perfect, better than me.
Boy, you know what I mean? Maybe we're gonna get on a record soon or something. You know what I mean?
Try it, comes to you.
Yeah, bro. I'm loving Good Mood.
Thanks.
Terry Walker, the brand new single on Defected Records. Yeah, man, loving the energy. Been rolling in the car with that. It's got a nice groove when you turn it up and you roll with it. I see like people next to me looking at me like, right, what's that one there? You know what I mean? So I have to turn it up a bit more. Tell me about that record, bro.
What do you want to know?
Just like, the process. How do you get to the collaboration with Terry Walker and get that going on?
Okay, well with Terry, most of my best music I've made has been with Terry. I've got like a real great chemistry with her.
Yeah.
And I kind of got fed up in the music industry, and I wanted to go back into just making music I like, and I wanted to feel good about the music I was making, and she brings joy every time we get in the studio, so I thought, let me work with her. And then the vibe I've been going for with most of my records is like funky and piano together, and then I wanted the disco vibe, and then the funk bit was added at the end. And I specifically wanted the song to be positive. I wanted it to be so positive it was borderline cheesy.
Yeah. And then you had that bit and you go, watch yourself.
Yeah.
That's I love the feel of that. I feel like that felt real old school when you kind of put them kind of lines in the song, Yeah, man. So tell me about like the writing process. Were you guys in the studio together?
Yeah, so I had the melody in my head, and I had the first line, I'm in a good mood, but I was like, you just tell me what you're in a good mood about. She sang it first time, and I was like, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying, like, usually when I have a melody in my head, it doesn't usually come out the way I want it to come out. It takes a while for me to get the idea to where I want it, to where I like it. With her, I just sang her the melody, and she sang it back to me, and I was like, yep.
Yeah, man, I love that. And how's the feedback for the record out there for you?
People like it. People are like, it makes them feel good. It's their energy record. This is what we want from Donae'o. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love it, man. It's a nice record,
Yeah.
It's real, as you're saying, it does what it does on the tin,
Yeah.
It's a feel-good record. It's got them old school kind of melodies and energy tools with the hammer piano funky vibes as well. So yeah, I think you're on target with this one, bro. And Defected Records, how's it going here at Defected, man? We're in the nice, lovely, headquarters. We're in the base. How you finding home here?
It's good, man. I like Defected. Defected is very, very homely.
Yeah.
But then they're really structured as well and organized. It's nice to be with people that know how to, help me make my job easier.
Yeah, I love it. So everybody, Worldwide FM listeners, everybody out there, go and grab Good Mood, Donae'o featuring Terry Walker. It's out there in the world now. One thing I always do on my show, Donae'o, we always do a thing for a little fun. We call it the language check. So we're checking with artists with their different terminologies and slangs that they're using from around the world. So I want to know in 2022 today, what's the latest kind of term you're using that's a bit funky and got the vibes right now, Donae'o, that you can share?
I just say tremendous all the time. Everyone seems to think that that's like weird. Like I say, oh, that's tremendous. And they're like, oh, tremendous. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, tremendous. Yeah, tremendous is like throwbacky as well, man.
Yeah.
It's a throwback word. So yeah, tremendous. Yeah, man. So what's been tremendous today?
Meeting you guys.
Jeez.
Defected. My friend just gave me these trainers. That has been the highlight of my day.
Yeah, that's tremendous.
Yeah, exactly.
That's tremendous right there. So we checked it with a language check right there. Tremendous is the word that we're adding to the collection today. Thank you for blessing us with that one, bro. What's a day like with Donae'o, rolling with Donae'o? I want to know, like, if I was coming, linking up with Donae'o to, see what's happening. What's a day like with you? What's a day rolling with you, man?
I wake up 5:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
I do my breakfast, stretch, my prayers. I'm out of the house by like 7:30. I'm in the gym at 9 o'clock. I'm out of the gym at 10. I go to the studio. I relax for like half an hour. I eat some food, then I work in the studio for like 4 or 5 hours, and I go home.
And that's every day?
Yeah.
I love that. So that's discipline, that's routine.
Yes.
That's focus right there, I see. Yeah, that's it. I love that. That tells me a lot about you, man. The man you are and why your longevity in the game has been so long as well.
Yeah.
You know, big respect. And I got a fan question. I was at the barber's, got a little shape up. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah,
I can see it's sick.
Jeez, I'll take it. Bless it. So I got a little shape up. I was talking to my barber, so I'm going to go chat with the legend Donae'o. He's like, rah. Yeah, man. I said, yeah, the question he was like, ask him, how have you stayed in the game so long through so many different generations of sounds, like, and staying relevant to this day? That's his question.
I really just like making music. That's really the core of everything I do. I really enjoy making music, and I enjoy experiencing music more. And I think all of the music genres that I've been a part of, they was a part of my lifestyle before they became part of my musicality, if you want to use that word. So I was living my life, and those were the soundtracks to my life, and then I wanted to add to that soundtrack.
Wow, I love it.
So I think, yeah, that's really it, really. I really enjoy music. I've never been like, oh, this era is my favorite. It's like, I love this era for whatever reason I love this era for, and I love that era for whatever reason I love that era for. But I never, like, compare.
And I realised you always make cultural classics in all eras.
Yeah, I don't know how I do that.
It's genius stuff, but I think it's just, you know, it's tremendous, and it's musicians of your caliber, man. You know, that can make records. I thought, you know, quality musicians know how to make it work. And I think you're one of them, man. You know.
Oh, thank you.
From when I first bought your vinyl with Bounce back in the day.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Running with that, to seeing you with a Party Hard, which is another cultural classic. Yeah, man, them records there, man. Where was you when you made Bounce? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was in my studio. My dad saved up some money for me since I was a kid, like £2,000. Gave it to me when I was 14 and said, look, if you want to get a studio, this is what I have. And then I got like an Atari, an S3000 sampler, and a C1S Yamaha keyboard. And Bounce was probably rhythm number 200, 2000 and something, because obviously I was making music from 14, practicing all the way up until. So yeah, that was like, I was getting ready to murk.
And then fast forwarding, where were you when you had the hook for Party Hard?
I was in a rave in King's Cross called Scala, and Super D or Pioneer played We Belong to the Night, and I heard the crowd go ah ah ah, but I didn't hear what they were saying, and when I went home I was like, Party Hard, is it? I put a melody to it. I've been hired in my own words.
Was that Party Hard? And then
they were like ah ah ah, da da ah ah ah, and then again ah ah ah, and there was no MC. They were just, I don't even know what they were saying. All I know is that the whole crowd was chanting this in that rhythm, and then I added a melody to the rhythm and words.
It's gone after that, gone.
Yeah.
Cultural classic now to this day. Then we move on to writing African Warrior. Tell me about that, man. I had to do it.
African Warrior took like 6 months to make. The instrumental was called African Warrior, and when I put the song on, I just decided to put an African Warrior on it because I'm half Guyanese, half Ghanaian. So I've always been proud of both, and I used to live in Ghana as well. So I was never ashamed to be African, and back then it wasn't like the thing, but I never felt like it's something I should shy away from. And that's really what that song was just, I wasn't trying to be like, oh, I'm African and proud. It was like, no, I just am African, and that's how I see myself.
It's like another cultural classic.
Yeah.
And you know, me, I'm half Jamaican, half Ghanaian heritage.
Oh,
right?
sick, that's the same.
Hey, Boko.
Hey.
What's your favourite Ghanaian food?
Jollof.
Jollof, traditional. You know, Nigerians trying to say they got something on us, but I don't believe so. I'm sorry, Ghana jollof all day. I have to claim it. But you know, fufu is my favourite dish, to be fair.
Is it?
Yeah, I love fufu.
You're slim for a fufu man.
I try to, you know, I can't have it every day.
Yeah. That's dangerous ground, bro.
Danger. Won't be able to get to this interview, man. And I saw you in a traditional kente. I think it was on your birthday.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful piece, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. And what does Ghana mean to you? Just tell us.
It's like home. It's not even second home. It's just home. Like I grew up there. Parts of my childhood grew up there. And then when Party Hard came, the way they just embraced me, and I went just before lockdown happened, and it was like I was still a prominent figure in that country. It's just home.
It's home, isn't it?
It's like here, it's home to me. There's home to me.
Yeah, love it, love it. And worldwide, what would be one collaboration from Ghana you'd want to do, and 2 more collabs around the world? But one has to be from Ghana. Who would it be right now?
I'll just work with Sarkodie again, because we always seem to make bangers.
Big stuff. Big up Sarkodie. Yeah.
Dr. Dre. I'd like Dr. Dre to put me through that rigorous recording technique. Because I know I'll come out of it.
You're built for that, you know.
Yeah, I think I'd come out of it like forged in iron, forged in fire. Like.
Yeah, you're built for that still.
Yeah.
Because you're just like a music man all round, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're ready for that all day long. What about one more person worldwide? Maybe another artist.
Future, I really like Future.
Future, yeah. Commas, man, big record.
I love that song.
Yeah. And I feel like you got a record label going on. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, Zephon Records.
Yeah, tell us about it, man.
I just decided that this run, which is like my 6th run now, I'm gonna be more of a I'm gonna create a platform to showcase artists that I really like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna release Donae'o records with me on them, but majority of the records are gonna be the artist, unless I feel like I can fit in somewhere. Like the Terry record, that bit that I'm on was supposed to be her singing it.
Yeah.
But we both were like, nah, this is heavy just the way it is, so just leave it. But my thing now is to showcase artists that I love and respect.
I love that. And you said somewhere that you feel that I'm on Piano is the new funky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's a big statement. Like,
well, being that Super D and Pioneer introduced it to the country, and they're massive staples of UK funk.
Yeah, for real.
So,
well, you know, if anyone's gonna say it, it's gotta be you, man. Come on, guys, trust. So, yeah, I'm a Piano's a vibe, man. I'm loving that movement out there. It's got that energy, man. I can't wait to see the progression of the sounds, you know.
Yeah.
You alongside, I'm sure you've got plenty more on the way. Give us a wisdom quote, right? Something that you live by, bro. What's like something that you can share with people that look up to you? A wisdom quote in 2022.
Be accountable for your actions.
Be accountable.
Be accountable for your actions so you can learn.
Yeah.
Like if something goes wrong, don't blame everyone else. Look at where you went wrong. Because you can't fix like someone else might have attributed to your issues, but you can't fix them. You can only fix yourself. So be accountable for your actions. When things go wrong, be accountable. When things go right, be accountable. Because like so many times, a lot of us do excellent jobs and we don't sit down and actually think, why was that job excellent? What did I do that made this thing that I've done get a response that it did? Do you know what I mean? So like being accountable is a positive. Do it for the positive things and do it for the negative things.
Wow. Gem talk right there, you know. Gem talk. So it's Donae'o, Dan Blake, Worldwide FM. You know, we thank you for your time today.
Thanks for having me, man.
And we'll catch up with you soon once again.
Definitely.
Blessings. Dan Blake, Donae'o. We're out.
Music worldwide
On Dan Blake TV on YouTube.